Hello and welcome, or welcome back to the GWSDAT tutorial series. Today we're going to be covering trends and thresholds. This video specifically covers how to read and edit the trend and threshold table in GWSDAT. The trend and threshold shows a traffic light style plot, a summary of the strength and direction of the current trend or exceedance relative to a user-defined threshold in solute concentrations at a particular model interval. This analysis uses a fitted non-parametric time series trend smoother, and here each row is a well and each column is a different solute. First we'll look through the display table options. The default is set to trend, and trend will report the concentration trend for each solute in every well within the selected model output interval. Here, the plot looks at the instantaneous gradient of the trend smoother, which is the solid blue line shown in our previous video, video 4.4, on time series, where it crosses the end of the current interval, selected here, from the time series plot, again shown in video 4.4, the link to which will be in the description. The cells are coloured to indicate the strength and direction of the trend. White indicates a flat trend where no solute is estimated to no more than double or half in the next 2 years. Light green or red means that the concentrations will no more than double or half in the next 1 year respectively, and dark red or dark green mean that an even stronger trend will take place respectively. If a trend cannot be calculated, then we colour the corresponding cell grey, and blue cells are used for non-detect data. Now selecting Threshold Absolute. This assesses if the observed solute concentration values for a well and solute combination are below a specified threshold, which is default at 500 micrograms per litre, within the given model interval. The threshold is the dashed red line, again shown in video 4.4. This table compares the observed concentration value with the threshold value. If any observed concentration values within a model output interval are above the threshold, they are coloured dark red, and if they are within, they are coloured dark green. Again, no data is shown with grey, and non-detect data is shown as blue. Finally, we'll look at Threshold-Statistical. This again assesses if the current solute concentration levels for a well and solute combination are below a user-specified threshold within a degree of confidence. This is again the dashed red line for the time series plot. This table looks at the intersection of the end of the current model output interval and the trend smoother, which is the solid blue line. If the upper 95% confidence interval, the upper blue dashed line here, is below the user-specified threshold, then the cell is coloured in dark green. And if not, then the cell is coloured dark red. No data is again grey, and non-detect is again blue. We'll now go over the other options. Show colour filters the table to only show entries of the selected colour. This is particularly effective on datasets with massive amounts of data. Aggregate By is a drop-down menu which lets you select the plotting resolution to be altered between day, month, quarter, and semi-annual, and year. Semi-annual being quarterly. It is identical to the Aggregate By function in video 4.1, link to which will be in the description. There is a colour key here, which you can move around, which explains what each colour means. Finally, down here, the temporal slider can be changed, and you can change which aggregated by date range is being looked at a point in time, and you can press play here to move through each of the time periods as a sort of PowerPoint. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, there's a feedback form in the description, and if you have any feedback, there's a feedback form in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.